Good morning. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewerline Check Professionals. I'm here at 22141 Elizondo Drive in Woodland Hills, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line. Excuse me. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system, then, is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which are underneath or interior to the structure. Today's video examination is not focused on the building drain line system, so a further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system. A licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, so I've accessed today's main sewer line from a 2.5-inch maintenance access located on the back left corner of the structure. And that is due to the fact that there is no main sewer line cleanout access within 2 feet of the structure. There is a cleanout that was installed, and that's about 22 feet from the building. And there's too much distance between that connection point and the building in order to get a full examination of the whole line. Obviously, there's about 22 feet there that's not being looked at if I were to access that point. So I accessed the maintenance access. I pushed through about 60 feet of pipe under the building. We then went ahead and zeroed out our camera when I located out where the line exits the structure. And we've pushed another 60 feet from that point to the connection at public sewer. So we'll be doing this examination coming from public sewer back up towards the property, back up towards the structure. And we're going to be passing through some of the building drain line system. And we'll be pulling out of the cleanout that I accessed today. And I'll show you where our access point was. Now, for some orientation, the main sewer line actually exits the building in front of the garage. So I marked out in a small planter area with a pink marker flag where the actual main sewer line cleanout would be installed. And that would essentially mean an access point for the system within 2 feet of the house to access and maintain that main sewer line. The pipe depth at that point is about 2 feet 3 inches, so not very deep. But it is important that that access is exposed so that the proper maintenance and access can be done on this system. Alright, so with that we're going to get started. Now, pulling away from public sewer, we are in a 6-inch diameter vitrified clay piping. This part of the line is known as the sewer lateral. That is the portion of the line that's under either the sidewalk, the street, or the curb face. And typically it is that 6-inch diameter line. So vitrified clay is a very common material for main sewer lines. It has a long service life expectancy. However, it is more susceptible to damage excuse me, during earthquakes and seismic activity. And it also has a tendency to let in roots at the joint areas. Now, so far in this section of clay, we haven't seen any breaks or cracks. We also haven't really seen anything in the way of roots, so overall that's pretty good. Alright, so at this point in the line, we're changing to a section of ABS plastic. The way that the line runs, it goes to the corner, or exits out of the front right corner of the garage, and it heads in a diagonal path towards the curb face, and when it hits the curb, it makes a pretty steep dive to connect up with public sewer. So, this is basically the bottom of that drop, and we're in that section of ABS plastic. So, plastics are an excellent material for main sewer lines. They have a long service life expectancy. They also have a very smooth inner surface, so they're efficient at washing out debris. And lastly, they're intended to be impervious to root intrusions. So overall, they're an excellent material. Now, right at this point here at 23 feet, this is where the cleanout is in the front yard. Currently, the cleanout cap itself is a little bit damaged. There's a hole in the top of it, but this is another access point for the system. It's in the front yard, but it's a little too far away for what we were trying to do today. Alright, so right here is where the main sewer line cleanout needs to be installed. This is where the line exits the structure. And it's in that small planter area on the front right corner of the garage. So, to kind of recap on the main sewer line, no major issues. There's no breaks or cracks, so there's nothing to recommend repair on. The only thing that I am going to be recommending is that a main sewer line cleanout gets installed out in the front right corner of the garage. Alright, now at this point we're going to be accessing the building drainline system. As I mentioned at the onset of my video, it's not the focus of my examination today, but I did pass through it, so I will comment on it and tell you the condition. Now, the entirety of the building drainline system that I saw today is a ABS plastic pipe. So I explained the ABS plastic a little bit ago, but just to kind of recap, it has a long service life, it's intended to be impervious to root intrusions, and it has a smooth inner surface, which makes it efficient at washing out debris. So overall, it's an excellent material for sewer lines. And when I was pushing it out, I didn't see any obvious issues with any portion of the building drainline system that I looked at. But obviously we're going to make sure we get a good look at this, and there was nothing we didn't miss. Alright, so we went ahead and got out of the system. So you can see here, we're at the back left corner of the structure. This was the access point that we used today. I can put this cap back on. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to take a photograph of that. The report. So with that, I'm going to be wrapping up the video portion of the examination for today. Once again, this is Victor Jimenez with Sewerline Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.